and on electoral matters as Nigeria prepares for a series of elections ahead of the 2027. The Athena Centre for Policy and Leadership says that the contest presents a critical opportunity to fix existing gaps in the nation's electoral system. Speaking at the press briefing in Abuja ahead of the launch of Electoral Observatory, former Nigeria's Minister of Aviation and Chancellor of the Centre, Osita Chidoka, stressed that the immediate polls in November, January, the FCT, Ekiti and Osun states will serve as benchmarks to evaluate the performance of electoral technology. He explained that the centre is trying its review into the ongoing amendments to Nigeria's Electoral Act with the aim of ensuring reforms are backed by evidence and improved transparency in real time.
So we're going to be looking at all the technology Inec has introduced and how they have functioned in our electoral journey. Are there gains? Are there gaps? And how do we take it forward? We have been conducting post-election audits. We've done it in 4 states now, and also some by-elections. So we're going to use that post-election audit as a benchmark to see how INEC's technology has helped us. So our expectation is that this review will make us know whether these INEC technologies are relevant to the electoral process. What about it should we sustain, and what gaps should we close? So our plan is that this offers us an opportunity to ensure that what is good with the INEC technology is sustained. The gaps that are identified are put forward. Some are for legislative work, for them to, in the current amendment of the, so we're doing this also to tie it to the current amendments of the electoral law, so that Nigerians know that these things needs to be done properly. We're also tying it in to the elections that are happening already, because we talk about 2027, but there's an election next month, in November. There's an election Ekiti coming in January. There's an election in FCT, then there is Ekiti, then there is Osun. So this offers us opportunity to fix the gaps that has been identified before we get to 2027. So how it will affect 2027 is that if stakeholders agree on what is working and agree on what is not working, then it offers us a template for the 2027 election to be guided by what is working, what Nigerians have come to identify as the key benefits of the technologies in INEC, and what other areas we need to work on to improve the visibility of Nigerians as we go forward.
According to him, the initiative would help set a clear agenda for the incoming INEC leadership, while also equipping stakeholders, political parties, civil society, and the public with independent, evidence-based insights into Nigeria's democracy.
Nigeria is not the only country. We shouldn't be looking as if we're an outlier. In Kenya, they are using something like the beavers. In Ghana, they are using it. Before the results came out, the vice president came out and congratulated Mahama that he has lost, because the political parties were also tabulating their results. So there is need for us to move this to the next level, where everybody is tabulating, and you already know I've lost the election or I've won. So where we are today is that the Athena Election Observatory will become an information mine for those involved in election processes. The issue of election audits is very important. In many geographies, they have statutory audits that must happen after an election, where a certain statistically significant number of polling units, IRFs, beavers, everything is tested to show whether they are consistent with the results that finally came out. It is not in Nigeria rule, and we are pushing for it to become part of Nigeria's law. In the US, there are many states that conduct elections, and some of them are mandatorily required to audit the process to ensure that what finally came out, that all the systems worked well.
The observatory, which will be unveiled in Abuja, is designed as a permanent platform to monitor elections, track global innovations in electoral practice, and provide citizen-focused assessments of reforms.